Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm Simon Furman, and you're listening to Good Morning Cybertron.
Perfect. Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I'm your host, Scott. You have no idea how many technical issues I had. Not even today, but this entire week. Look at this bullshit. I had to deal with this. Motherfucker. God damn it. I just throw that fucker away right now. With me to
300% wheelie.
Yeah, just you try mowing a lawn on 3 wheels. It's not fun. Fucking mower blades going everywhere, bees stinging me. Donald Trump is still president, thinking that he's going to reopen fucking Alcatraz. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know what the fuck this dude's brain is made out of, but he's obviously some sort of mountain troll from an alternate dimension. He has to be.
Cheese has the occasional good idea.
Yeah, also cheese is delicious. Don't slander cheese like that.
Yeah, that's true. All the way from the great state of Tejas, it's Walter. How you doing, buddy?
I wouldn't exactly call it great.
I was talking about the size.
Alaska's bigger.
It's it's Alaska.
Also, Alaska doesn't have any fucking mosquitoes in it.
Oh yeah, I want to bet.
You guys, your southern border is Cocaine River. Isn't that nice?
Also known as the Rio Grande before it was renamed by the POTUS.
Yeah. God damn it. We're going to call this the Great American River, and we're going to make Mexico pay for all the maps.
Sir, last week you just renamed it Cocaine River. That was the most bestest idea I've ever had. We're keeping both names.
Poor solutions to non-problems.
Whenever the river flows towards the east, it'll be the Cocaine River, and whenever it flows towards the west, it'll be the Great American River. It's fun. Did you hear the bullshit he pulled with Alcatraz? What somebody figured out?
Yes, that he got it from a movie.
They played the movie Escape from Alcatraz twice in Florida on the station. He must have watched it because he goes, "We're going to reopen it. Nobody ever escaped. Somebody came close, but all they found was tattered clothes." They never found tattered clothes.
Yeah, it was from the movie directly.
Yeah.
That's so funny, man.
And good news, yes, they did escape because the family got postcards from them later going, "We made it. We're okay. Merry Christmas." So, yeah, that's what we want. Turn it back into a Native American reservation. Then I'll be impressed, you orange fuck. All the way from parts unknown, it's Corey. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. Got my Lenovo laptop coming in crisp, clear picture, and what I've done with it so far, I've turned you into a cosmic horror eating a planet, Scott.
Hey. We're a bunch of hard drinking, womanizing motherfuckers on this podcast.
But we also donate to charity. So
we do.
Yeah.
We've given $150 to one charity the entire time we've been here, and we gave it to one person and one person only, and that was we gave I think it was $150 to John Warden. So whenever he lost his job, and it's like, dude lost his job at Hasbro, didn't deserve that. His fiance has a medical condition and he needs help. Yeah, let's give him $150. That's yeah.
And also you raffled a Triptychon.
I did raffle a Triptychon, didn't I? No, that was a Fort Max. We raffled a Fort Max.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a Fort Max. All the way from a Bammy. He's got the banjo on his knee. It's actually a birth defect. It's Kyle.
Symbiotically fused to the banjo.
Yeah, it's It's his parasitic twin brother. They're born with him down there.
Don't bother asking me how I am, because it's pretty pissed.
Yep, I bet so. All the way from Canada, it's Tef Tef. How you doing, buddy?
Bien, bonjour. I'm doing fine.
Ooh. And from not French Canada, it's Thomas. How you doing, buddy?
Good, and presently not on fire.
That's
because
a bonus.
It would appear that the fires have begun, and no sooner has the snow melted than it is now burning.
I remember.
Why?
I was homeless and curled up in the corner of like a shack in Deep Creek Lake, Maryland. And I just lost my mom that morning. And I remember curled up there going like, I don't have a home. I don't have a place to go to. But at least I'm not on fire. So
what the hell are these seasons?
It's always a plus. You know, I mean,
it's frozen. Now it's on fire.
Johnstown has two seasons. It's winter and overdose.
That's exactly the climate of Alberta. It's either hellish freezing or it's like burning.
And coming to us live from the Winchester Mystery Mansion, it's Xavier. How you doing, buddy?
Fun fact, I'm related to the guy that escaped from Alcatraz.
Really?
No,
Which one?
But that would have been great if you didn't ask.
No, you're right. It would have been damn.
He just haunts you.
Yeah.
Related to Clint Eastwood?
I mean, in some way, we all are.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. My wife's cousin is Sidney Poitier. Sidney Poitier is my wife's cousin, right? It's her grandmother's sister's kid. Right? First,
he was in Heat of the Night, right?
That's right.
Yep.
That's my wife's cousin. First black man to win an Academy Award. My wife's cousin. What if I started a movie career and said, "Oh, he's the relative of Sidney Poitier"? How pissed off do you think people would get?
Oh, not very in this day and age. You could probably get away with saying a lot of shit. That's pretty.
No, he's white.
I just imagine like everybody in the moment. That man is white as the goddamn snow.
Yeah.
I could see you saying, "You call me Mr. Mort.
You will call me Mr. Tibbs."
But then you throw in the Heat of the Night reference and you sing the end of the song. In the heat of the night.
You guys ever watch the series?
Oh yeah. My mom loved
the
series.
song.
It was fucking Archie Bunker. It was in it. Oh god damn. Over at the chat said, "Hey, it's Belucius." He goes, "You made it." We did. Well, it was just me. I had some technical issues. I couldn't get my camera to work, Tef's camera to work, Walter's camera to work, and it was all on me. I restarted my computer twice. I ended a bunch of programs that were running in the background, and then I went, well, let's just try Chrome instead of Firefox. All of a sudden, it's working. So obviously, the last update on Firefox did some sort of bullshit. Dwayne March says, "Good morning, all. Trump has dementia. It terrifies him." Yeah, I bet it does.
Not enough to get it checked
Maybe
out.
our country shouldn't be run by people who are, over the age of 70.
No,
didn't we say all this shit? Isn't that his big reason for not wanting the last guy in office?
Yeah, and you know what? I actually agree with that. People that are above a certain age maybe shouldn't be controlling a country. Perhaps.
I'm saying the cap should be 50. When you're 50, get the fuck out of that chair. Let somebody else in it.
Higher than 9.
Somewhere between 30 and 50. You got that 20-year span, right?
Yeah.
Let's put
your
Scott in the
hormones
White
are
House.
still raging. And you think girls might still have cooties.
I'm 51.
Well,
Corey.
no,
I can't
it's
be
because you're
president.
still young enough to understand how fucked we all are.
Yeah.
And you don't live in a mindset from like 20 years ago where everything was great and you made all the money off the housing market. Everything's fine. I'm rich.
Damn, Kyle's living the life.
Yeah.
All the 60 and 70-year-olds running our country. What the fuck do they know about me?
The one that worries me was that fucking Mitch McConnell. That motherfucker.
The turtle?
The walking
The
corpse.
grand tortoise?
Yeah. We need to stop talking about politics here. We need to talk about Transformers.
Before we drive off our 2 fucking viewers.
Oh, hey. Let me share some screen here. Share some screen. God damn it, Jazz. Quit being horny. Let's see, window.
Yes,
Hey,
Ant-Man
isn't
Crothers.
our first
played
show note
Autobot
about
Jazz.
the tariffs?
Yeah, I guess we're going to talk about. Politics just a bit more.
God damn it!
I'm very sorry. There's just no other way to get around it. You know, it's we are there. We are talking politics.
Part of life now.
All right, we have to at least say it one
Sorry,
time to get it out
folks.
of our system. Then, thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama, you bastard. This is all your fault.
Obama never did shit to me. Trump's the only one that's fucked me personally.
I blame the Clintons, and I'll probably be dead tonight.
Woo!
I blame Washington for inventing government.
Oh my God. Transformers toy prices in the U.S. rise around 10% across all classes. Hasbro was warning fans.
Thanks, I
hey,
hate it.
Get in here. Get into Pulse. I think it was May 9th they were saying. If you want to order something, order it on Pulse before May 9th because the prices are going up. And Entertainment Earth, like Hasbro hasn't come out and said this is what it's going to be. Entertainment Earth has updated their prices. And it's looking like $27 for a deluxe, $38 for a Voyager, $60 for a Leader, $98 for a Commander. Titan Star Optimus is $164, and Titan Trypticon is $219.
Okay.
Yep.
So here's the deal. That's better.
That's doable.
That's
doable.
that's better.
That's doable.
Because I was predicting 35 for deluxes.
Yeah.
And 50 for Voyagers.
35 is what we pay in Canada for a deluxe.
I don't fucking
And I don't know
like
how
it.
the fuck you do it. I'm not gonna.
Well, what's 35 maple bucks to USD?
Probably like less.
Shit,
I have no idea what the shit's
I
like.
think it is a lot. I think it is a lot less, but basically that's the state that we.
Yeah, 35 equals $25 US.
Okay, so that's not super different.
Yeah, that's not
I mean,
bad.
we already knew this was.
You also
already
need to
knew
keep.
this
Also got to factor in
also
the fact
need-
that Canadians don't get bankrupted every time they go to the fucking hospital.
That's right.
But also, we have substantially less buying power in this country. Our dollar is worthless.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so we knew this was going to happen. We already kind of knew if you are a regular retail shopper. Just last week when I was getting some stuff that was the new stuff, right? Like Age of the Primes sort of things. Studio series, doesn't matter. The prices are already in effect. Like, okay, bummer. So now my Voyagers are in the $40 range. And just last week, we were talking about it before the show, pre-show wise, and Kyle actually was saying he wants stuff from BBTS. Big problem though, they started to label everything, hey, tariff prices. And Kyle was saying, you remember, Kyle, you wanted to get some stuff that was like based on the show Monster Force or Operation Monster Force. But they said, oh no, tariff prices are now included. Big Bad Toy Store clearly labeled their stuff. So unfortunately, even the things that are like made in America, like produced and like the stuff that he was looking at, and I'm actually a fan of that stuff too. It's called like Valaverse, Action Force, which is a new brand of G.I. Joe third party, and Operation Monster Force, which is kind of like an update to the Monster Force TV show. Anything and everything that China touches has now gotten that 10%, 20%, 145% tariff increase. So it is absolutely terrifying that these guys cannot stay in business unless they charge you those prices, and they have to pass it on to the consumer. So it really is affecting us. And now the problem being, we have to talk about just the absolute worst tat on this show because nothing else is going to come out that we can afford.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about this today while I was driving. Listening to some Vaporwave, thinking about the whole situation.
Cool. Working your peanuts.
Working my penis, as it were. You know, I have to steer with something as I'm staring at my phone. Really, this is... What I can say is, I beseech people. I beseech you. Take $200 now while you have it. And hear me out. I know this is going to sound cliche coming from me. It's going to be very predictable. Take $200 that you have right now and fucking buy a 3D printer. And start learning how to 3D print. Because the only way that a lot of people are going to get around this is to vote with your wallet. I mean, I'm going to be cutting down my collecting substantially. I'm learning how to sculpt. I'm learning how to, I'm learning how to use Blender, and I use Tinkercad very, very well. And it's a thing where instead of giving your money to Hasbro, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but there are a ton of great designers out there. Their shit's not tariffed. Fucking buy their stuff. With a little bit of skill and a little bit of paint, you could be making your own Transformers and buying other Transformers that other people have made and avoiding all this tariff stuff.
Oh, Scott, you're right there. You almost had the Transformers reference. Why didn't you say with a little energon and a lot of luck?
With a little energon and a lot of luck and some filament. But here's the thing. People are going to go, well, they're going to tariff the filament. Tons of filament made in the United States, my friends. Tons of brands of filament made in the U.S.
I just looked around on BBTS, and the pre-orders are now off. Triptychon's still $199.
They are excluding stuff that is already imported and in their warehouse. So I was actually looking. Now, one of the things I really am interested in is this crossover stuff with He-Man and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
Turtles of Grayskull.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That stuff is outrageously expensive already, but the listings on BBTS are tariff-free because they already have the stuff in their warehouse. They just can't break street date to sell it yet, so it's just waiting to be sold until the proper street date comes up. And I was able to snag something tariff-free, and I was like, okay, they are willing to do things, and keep the business going with things that they already have. They just have to do it with new stuff they're importing. And this is really bad because there's no way like BBTS or Entertainment Earth or other places like this are going to survive unless like the statue hoarders buy up all the stock of their stuff. It's just absolutely atrocious, like the 300% markup on all these prices.
I'm so fucking tired of his orange shenanigans. He's a fucking idiot, right? I'm sorry. We are being run by a fucking idiot who, quite frankly, needs to leave the office behind and hand it over to somebody better. I don't want a President Vance, okay? But at this point, I'll fucking take him.
He started a war in India and Pakistan. Fucking thanks a lot, Obama.
No, he didn't. You're full of shit. You're a conspiracy theorist.
He died.
He did.
He killed the Pope.
He did.
Do you know? I don't understand.
I didn't. The old ass man dying on his own did not have nothing to do with JD Vance, unless he had the flu. Then you might have some fucking credibility to the claim.
JD Vance is cursed. He killed the Pope when he broke the Ohio State University game trophy. Go on, dispute me, liberal.
Here's the thing. I don't like this politician.
Don't you ever fucking call me that again.
I do not like this politician. Why the hell this guy lost to Trump? He's a right-wing politician. This could have been our president. We could have had some pride in a Republican president.
Solid Snake?
Yes. Fucking Big Boss could have been our president. I agree with
threatened to kill Tucker Carlson.
I have absolutely
Nick Plissken for president.
I have zero respect for Dan Crenshaw. I just want to say, me and him, our views do not line up one little fucking bit. However, I fucking respect him. The dude lost an eye defending our country. I don't respect his views, but I respect him. And what do we got? We got Trump. If you're a Republican, vote Crenshaw. Just for the love of God.
I'm confident he would build like a flying airship to fly above the U.S.
Right. The only thing this fucker's missing is a cigar and a rifle.
Yeah.
And he's probably had both.
He probably has a knife that shoots laser underneath it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Kiefer Sutherland is not fucking Big Boss or whatever. You got to have fucking David Hayter. And when I played that game, I was expecting David Hayter.
No.
Bill Hader. Bill Hader is Big Boss.
Bill Hader. Nice.
Sutherland's,
Thank you.
I prefer it. I prefer Sutherland to be the original and David Hayter to be the second generation. There's my hot take.
Pretty lukewarm, actually.
Kristen Wiig.
I don't have a dog in this fight.
Yeah,
they're both talented voice actors. I just don't Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I. Fucking hell.
I loved Metal Gear Solid.
I mean, I played I had the 8-bit Nintendo Metal Gear. I had the sequel, Snake's Revenge. And then I played Metal Gear Solid, and I went, I'm done. Don't need this anymore.
Why?
I'm currently playing the game called On Metal, which is a parody of Metal Gear Solid. It's pretty fucking cool.
Okay, now that I'm interested in. Now you've got my fucking attention.
You gotta check it out.
Where's my Einhander sequel? Nobody played Einhander like I played Einhander.
I played the shit out
Einhander
of
on
it.
PSX. I just played it a couple of weeks ago.
Einhander's fucking great.
Oh yeah.
I'm a dude from the moon.
I would never find the game itself, but I played the shit out of the demo disc that I got for my PlayStation like 30 fucking years
Dude,
ago.
if you and I ever meet up at some sort of convention, Walter, we are gonna take a night. Number one, we're gonna get drunk and we're gonna do karaoke. You and me
Number two,
together.
we're gonna touch tips.
We're gonna fucking get drunk. All of us, we're gonna get drunk. We're gonna meet up with like everybody else from like Martin, Ultra Megatronus. We're gonna meet up with like fucking Belucius and Ugly Ratch and Phoenix, and we're gonna get drunk and we're all gonna do fucking karaoke. That's number one. And then number two, you and me, Walter, we're gonna have some quality time and we're gonna fucking Einhander together. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Touching tips.
Einhander has local co-op?
No, but we're gonna go back and forth, man. You can be 2-player in Einhander.
Ah.
Yeah. Shit.
First game.
That's what I'm gonna do this weekend. I'm fucking playing Einhander.
What about Guys? Remember Guys? You could play Guys.
Yeah, we could.
First game I played when I got my PlayStation 2 in 2000, and I fucking loved the first and second Zone of Enders.
Zone of the Enders.
Yeah,
Zone of Enders.
Yeah, Zone of the Enders.
My first PS2 game, Godzilla All Monsters Attack. Yeah. God damn.
Zone of the Enders was very famous for the literal cockpit.
Yep.
There's a hot chick in that game.
There's a hot chick in most games.
Yeah.
Man.
That's how they sell the games.
Tits, man. Tits sell. That
Yep.
is fucking
On the subject of Einhander, there's a game that I had on the Sega Genesis, Biohazard Battle.
Oh, I remember that. God damn.
Do you remember they did for the Genesis? They did the Mazinger Z comic crossover game.
Here's what I don't remember
do.
that. I don't remember that at all. I remember Phantom 2099. That game sucked. Which is a shame because the cartoon was fucking awesome. We're gonna We're gonna find a convention that we can all go to. We're gonna go through this thing. Black suits, ties, just flasks. We're gonna get drunk. We're gonna be like the fucking Rat Pack, singing, getting drunk, and womanizing.
Everybody grow up their beard so we can all look like a ZZ Top group.
No. We are going to be just trimmed to the nines. We are going to be fine gentlemen, is what we are. That's what we are, man.
Scott.
Oh wait, we can be
like
called the Rat Trap Pack. It's
Scott.
I don't
like
know,
that's
man.
putting a suit on 10-pound bag of dog crap. It doesn't change anything.
Ultra Megatronus is in the chat. How you doing, buddy?
Ooh.
Clean shaven and suited doesn't really fit the swamp wizard aesthetic I'm going.
No. I didn't say clean shaven. I said trimmed, right? I said trimmed. We're going to have nice haircuts. We're going to trim our beards very nicely. Sunglasses. You can be business swamp wizard.
Xavier can break your ribs again.
Yeah, Xavier can break my ribs again. I'm not a pussy. I'll do it.
I've been working on my figure 4 leg lock.
Look, hey, I've got the Zep bound in me now, so it's by the time I get to a convention, Xavier might actually be able to pick me up and throw me. Ultra Megatronus is living day by day. Don't you fucking know it, brother? Oh my God. Moving on, we're getting some Hot Wheels. We don't have any pictures, but we're getting Hot Wheels versus Transformers collar shifters.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's like it's a reimagining of the G2 gimmick, which I greatly appreciate, just because color shifting G2 figs came with their own little water gun.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
We don't
That
see
was-
those characters very often. We don't see shit like Drench and Ransack.
Absolutely not. But the thing is, it's like it was fun and it was like a one and done type of thing. And it's like, you know what? If you weren't, like a lot of us here, weren't a fan of the missiles, the water guns were actually a nice little fun touch because it was still a projectile. It was just a fun day at the beach type of projectile. So I'm actually really like enjoying the idea that Hot Wheels, through their like own modern aesthetics of how they present their toys, are revitalizing old gimmicks that went to the wayside with Transformers. That is very nice to see.
It's not just revitalizing. They just ran out of ideas, so they just bring back the old stuff.
I'm fine with it. This is like, I was not, old enough to get my own color shifting Transformer toys when I was a kid. So the fact that Hot Wheels is doing it, that's great. It might be at a premium now, which is gonna really suck. But I will still dig this a lot if I can like just get one. And it turns out to be a throwback to one of the old Autobots or Decepticons. I don't care which one. Like, if they fucking even had like the sparking gimmicks in Hot Wheels at the time, that would have been good too. They don't. But
Never
just
have
imagine
that
if they
again.
did do something like that.
Like, what
Flame
happened?
feather.
What happened that we got so fucking pussified that we can't have sparking toys? I don't
Yeah.
remember anybody like the Cold Spark toys. I don't remember any of my friends going up in flames because of Cold Spark toys. I don't remember hearing any stories about people going up in flames.
Yeah, I think if you were alone in the woods with Flame Feather and you needed to start a fire, and
You're
or
fucked.
You're gonna die.
You're dying that night.
I think you're gonna die.
Yeah, yeah.
I want them to do a Godzilla with that same effect, where you open the mouth and you rub the wheel on the back and just like sparks come right out.
God, a fucking memory.
There actually is a story of a little girl setting her little brother on fire with a Cold Spark toy.
What? Wait a minute. Was the fucking kid made of gasoline? How did this fucking happen?
He probably took a bath in gasoline.
You're not that far off. It happened in the 80s and it was hairspray. There was a little girl, like it was in either the late 80s, early 90s, who was doing like dress up shit with her brother, and she hosed him down with hairspray just full of CFCs.
Oh my god!
And ran one of those Barbies with the Cold Spark roller skates across them and set them on fucking fire.
Fucking
was that the fault of the toy?
Yeah, exactly.
How is that the fault
I
of
would
the
say
toy?
it's more to do with the hairspray
Yeah.
than the toy, but the toy still made the spark.
Boy made spark.
There's something really fucking poetic and artistic about. Not only was he set on fire, but he was set on fire by a chicken roller skate. Just something very je ne sais quoi about that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, has its charm.
Ban roller skates.
My guess
Dude has
would
a great
be that
story to tell his kids if he survived.
Yeah.
My guess would be is the fucking hairspray company probably had a better legal team than Mattel.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to see the arguments behind closed doors. And how do we know the roller skates didn't spark the fire?
I want to see that fucking girl's psychological profile. Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't think she was trying to set the kid on fire.
What the fuck would you like? You're telling me it was a fucking accident that she drenched her brother in a hairspray and then set him on fire? That sounds shady as fuck.
I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt.
The benefit
Probably
of the
based
doubt.
the movie Orphan on her.
Oh my god, that's like the chick at the Korean airport who was used to assassinate Kim Jong Un's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just a prank show. Ooh.
I didn't know the bottle was full of radium.
Yeah. Good God.
That actually, yeah, I remember hearing about this. Yeah.
Like one kid, like if your kid's filleting a Battlestar Galactica toy, maybe he deserved to choke to death. It's
maybe you as a parent should have either A, been watching him, or B, taught him not to deep throat the fucking Colonial Viper.
He learned it from watching somebody, is what I'm saying. God damn.
I blame Obama.
I wasn't even born then, I think. Maybe he was. I don't fucking know.
some reason,
it's never the parents' fault. Why would it be their fault?
For some reason, when I was a kid, I had the original Masters Universe. Remember Rat's Lord? You sit and the head would come out. He was the. Well, it was like a rubber head, and I just used to like chew on it, and I wouldn't like bite down or anything.
Corey, you just unlocked a core memory of me doing that with Stinkor because he smelled like patchouli and I thought it was edible.
Yeah.
Christ. We're all fucked, man.
I chewed on plastic as a 4-year-old.
Fucking Corey's over here nibbling on Rattler and fucking Xavier's sniffing Stinkor. That's no wonder we can't get off to normal pornography. This
may be one of the reasons why
Julie boy.
Oh my god!
This may be one of the reasons why aliens haven't visited yet.
Oh my!
I very much subscribe to the cosmic Alabama theory.
I'll strum that banjo.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Okay,
It's the thing growing out of your knee attached to 2 small hands.
The cosmic Alabama theory is that there is alien life. They are intelligent and capable of faster than light travel and all that shit. They want nothing to fucking do with us.
They lock their doors when they're passing in the neighborhood of Earth.
They've picked up our radio broadcasts. They've seen our moon landing. They've seen Hitler's speeches. They've seen the fucking porn we put on our internet. They've seen Battleship.
I believe it.
And they're like, you know what? Let's take a detour to avoid the planet of the sexually repressed, violent apes.
I love the fucking fact that's where Walter goes. Let's see the 3 worst things: Hitler, deviant pornography, and the movie Battleship.
I was just gonna ask, did you mean the fucking movie that destroyed the Hasbro Cinematic Universe?
Yes.
Sunk it before it fucking launched.
They pick up our internet broadcasts and radio waves and shit, and they just roll up their fucking space window and keep on going.
So aliens have their own concept of like the Kardashev scale, which measures, the advancements of civilizations, and it's believed that humanity is somewhere like around the 7/10 area.
Yeah.
Right before becoming a type 1 civilization, but the aliens come see us and they go, no, they're in the negative values, dog. We're out of here.
I just picture aliens watching us. Honey, why are you watching this shit again? I don't know. It's like gore. It fascinates me.
Slow car wreck. I can't help it.
Movie.
So on a scale between 10 and Space Romania, right?
We're Space Serbia.
Romania.
We're Space Serbia, okay?
I'll tell you,
we're Space Detroit.
Space USA. Space USA.
I'll tell you a movie that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I saw a fire in the sky.
Yeah. There's something interesting about Fire in the Sky, because I'm super familiar with Travis Walton's experience. Travis Walton.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he was a woodworker, like a lumberjack, what have you. Him and some friends went up in the woods. They fucking see a UFO. Travis runs out to look at it. Beam hits him. They think he's dead. They come back, and then 3 days later, Travis Walton is found like wandering naked, and he's dehydrated and he's almost fucking dead. And he says, well, I went up in the ship. And I woke up, and there were these gray entities, and I started screaming. And then a bunch of humans walked out, and they talked to me, and they were really nice to me. And then you watch Fire in the Sky, and it's like a fucking nightmare in 7/10 whenever Travis Walton is up there. The thing that gets me, let's say, and I have my doubts. Let's say the Travis Walton case is 100% legitimate. He's one of the few human beings who's had alien contact on this planet. And it still wasn't fucking good enough for Hollywood that they couldn't just tell the story. They had to fucking gritty it up. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's the one with Christopher Walken, right?
No, that's Communion is Christopher Walken.
That's Communion.
It's the T-1000 and the ice skater dude who is also Spawn's buddy. J.B. Sweeney or something like that.
I have 2 theories on aliens not coming to Earth. One of them is the most likely, and the other one is least likely. The most likely is they showed up, realized, hey, look at this advanced civilization. They're doing all this cool shit. Why are they killing each other?
Yeah.
well, they're not as advanced as we thought, and then fucking ditched. The other one is we're smarter. We're technically smarter than them in their eyes because we developed cars and they couldn't.
See, now, my theory that I have on aliens is kind of adjacent to yours, Kyle. See, I have a theory. These gray aliens, whenever they do supposedly pick someone up, they do act kind of dumb. So I have this weird theory that they didn't make the tech. They're a manufactured species from another species that developed all this tech, but that species went extinct. And now they have to work with the American government and the governments of the world because they know how to operate the tech. They know how to repair it. It's like a computer, right? I know how to like defrag my computer. I know how to work my computer, but I couldn't build one. And I think that's the case with them. They know how to use it. They know how to repair it, but they can't develop and build it themselves.
Remember when the raid on Area 51 was going to happen, and it was a serious concern that the troops on the base had no idea how to defend against Naruto running?
I don't know where you heard that. The
video
they said
of
their
the
defense,
soldier,
which was we're gonna shoot them.
Yeah, we
the
can't
video
kill
of the
you
soldiers actually participating in Naruto running is where I got it, Kyle.
Oh my God. I love the fact that
Anyway.
a Pentagon official had to be briefed on what a Naruto run is.
Actually, that reminds me, the Area 51 raid. That was a long time ago.
So,
That was a neat
wait a
thing.
minute. The Area 51 raid reminds you of the Area 51 raid, Kyle?
Well,
yeah, because I haven't thought about it in like how many years has it been?
Oh my God. It is.
Because it was cool
Been on fire.
because that little town that's like right next to Area 51. got a
Rachel,
big
Nevada.
boom.
Rachel, Nevada. Been there. Played the little
Got like a
alien.
big boom in its, I guess, local economy.
Yeah.
Because people showed up to fuck around Area 51.
Yeah.
And it didn't turn into a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Which is like always a good thing.
It was just a bunch of hippies.
I don't know, man. I was hoping they'd open fire on the Naruto kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because you're a fucking asshole.
I'm sticking to.
Yeah.
First of all, let me introduce you to the Gao 8 Avenger. It fires 32,000 bullets, the size of Red Bull cans per minute. They absolutely
Christ.
can shoot you all.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Size of Red Bull cans.
Yes.
Yep.
Still not big enough.
General
This is-
Electric. It
this
makes
is the
washing
gun
machines and
and
miniguns.
Warthog was built around.
Okay, that makes sense.
Can I point out one thing, and then we're going to move on to the next thing. Speaking of Red Bull, has anybody watched the Red Bull go-kart races, like the soapbox derbies on YouTube?
Yeah.
It is some of
What
the
the
most
fuck?
entertaining shit you will ever see in your life.
I haven't watched
I
those
never
specifically, but I have watched the Flugtag matches.
Oh my God! No.
Oh, yeah.
Get the red Flugtag is good too. Flugtag is good too, but get the Red Bull soapbox derby because just an example. I saw this one car. It came down. It was like the A-Team van, and then halfway through they just throw everything up, and all of a sudden it's the Dukes of Hazzard car. And then they throw another thing up, and it's Knight Rider. And then by the end of it, they throw it up, and it's like finally you can see the drivers. It's fucking Doc Brown and Marty, and they're in the DeLorean, and they go through and just wipe out. It was fucking great.
I've seen that
I've
one,
always
but
wondered
it looks great.
Yeah.
why Jackass took off the way it did.
Mm-hmm.
And this stuff is like showing me, oh, we just like seeing people get hurt.
That's fucking great. I
Yeah.
love seeing the soapbox cars wreck. It's
Yeah, they fucking explode.
They do. They do.
It's an explosion, but not one where someone died and you feel icky about it.
Yeah, right. It's a fun explosion. Oh,
Hey, Scott.
Yes.
I was gonna put my input in on the whole alien
What?
thing.
Hit me with some alien knowledge, bitch.
No, I'm sticking with my theory, and Thomas will probably back me up. I'm going with the Guyver theory. Humans were created, and aliens are just sitting on their ass watching us like under a petri dish, and then when they're done being amused, they're gonna fucking Death Star the whole Earth.
I hope not, because I want to live long enough to buy this bookend.
I'm more of a prescriber to the Fermi paradox myself.
Yeah. This is the officially licensed Transformers Optimus Prime bookend by Nemesis Now. Jesus Christ. You can split Optimus's head open, see all the circuitry, and what he's thinking. And, of course, he's thinking about the Autobots. I could just...
Maybe it's Prowl.
You know what I could do?
Damn.
I could take an Optimus
You
Prime
could
bust
3D
and
print it.
3D
Yeah,
print
sure.
this shit. Buying stuff is for suckers.
Did you use it for DVDs?
And you wonder what a
I
brand's
have no
dying.
need for an Optimus head that splits in half. But if they made a Predaking with like the little brain details inside from Zone,
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
or a Ambulon from IDW when he gets lengthwise.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling
I don't
you.
think I don't think any of these big companies knows who these characters are.
Corey,
Okay,
you can
here's the
stick
thing,
up.
though, is Ambulon would be perfect as bookends intended specifically for IDW comics.
There you go. There you go. Corey, you can fucking stick books, DVDs, CDs, video games, magazines, your fucking dick, anything that can go between two other things can go between this. Go
Well,
nuts.
if I did that with my dick, it looks like it'll pinch.
Well, I mean, that's not my problem.
Shut up.
It's not my problem, dude. But take photos of it.
Yeah.
Fake news?
Fake news.
Fake nudes.
Fake nudes.
Fake news.
Fake
Nice.
Welcome
Show
to
title.
AI, man. Welcome to fucking AI.
What's the price of this?
Probably a shit ton.
Dignity.
God.
Expensive, probably.
Let's see. It's 20 centimeters tall, weighs 1.3 kilograms. UK.
How much does it cost?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any price, but it's coming from the UK, so it's gonna get tariffed.
Are they tariffing the UK?
Yeah, everybody's getting tariffed.
Well, that's
country
fucking
on Earth is
retarded.
carrying them. Oh no, the best part was the island full of nothing but penguins got there.
Could you fucking
That was
imagine if the tariffs were in place now and somebody had to buy that $180,000 Rise of the Beast watch? Fuck!
Oh, they still pay.
Yeah.
They still pay.
I'm actually waiting to hear
I-
about.
I suspect that the kind of person who has that kind of money to throw out a watch probably has a legal team that can get around paying tariffs.
Dwayne Marsh says the aliens are listening to us now.
Help.
Yeah. Please.
Help.
Please.
Yes.
I voted for
We're the
Ragnar.
reason the aliens don't come to Earth. They're listening to this podcast and they go like, nope.
Nope. Nope.
Where the fuck are Kang and Kodos when you need them?
I just want a Vulcan chick.
No, you don't, dude.
No, you don't.
No,
They're
you
fucking no.
No.
Yeah.
Their idea of fun, Corey, is slapping your dick between two bookshelf ends that look like Optimus Prime. Do you want that?
I'll tell you what. No. If you listen, you want either an Andorian or a Twi'lek. So that's
Those
possibly the
In a
possibly
rare
the Andorian
occasion,
because they're pirates.
in a rare occasion, a female Klingon can look hot.
I hope you enjoy Body Musk. It's
At
And
this
broken
point,
bones
at this
and
point, I ain't got
That's
no
my
boat
secret, Doc. I always stink.
Kyle's just walking around leaving a pheromone trail wherever he goes. Oh.
Yeah, don't they also,
Probably not.
according to canon, don't they also like break bones and teeth during sex?
No.
Yep,
No.
sure do, baby.
Vulcans?
No, Klingons.
Hang on.
Probably.
Yeah, like
Let me look
like
through my sci-fi.
I think in DS9 Quark got a collapsed lung from that.
Who would I?
Oh
wanna-
yeah, because he was fucking what's her name?
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
That funny ass episode where he had to defend his
Like-
honor. He's like, I am Quark, son of whoever. You know, I'm here to face.
Yeah, I
son of
know.
whoever."
My
He went
favorite
to-
my favorite part. Go ahead.
Now nobody's talking.
Yeah.
Damn it. I said go ahead.
Thanks, Obama.
Oh,
I've seen some hot female
at this point,
predators.
I welcome the Tyranid hive ships.
yes.
Jesus Christ.
Just fucking eat us all.
Oh.
Reincarnate us as biomass. All hail the hive mind.
Oh my God! While we're dying, we can drink from these officially licensed heroes of Cybertron tankards.
Where the
Hey.
fuck is the news?
There is none,
is it.
dude.
Damn
Tariffs.
it.
The news is there's shitloads of tariffs.
The news is we're fucked.
And a bunch of bullshit.
We're totally fucked.
That's
Pete,
cool. I like
Pete
that.
says, howdy neighbors.
I like the handle.
Pete on the street, he says, howdy neighbors, on vacation, but I wanted to drop in chat at least. How you doing, buddy? Yeah.
Hey,
Tef, I agree. That fucking handle is awesome.
I mean, Optimus, sure, okay, because, he's the leader. I like the decos on it. But Rodimus, like, why?
And we just get one more feature to make it almost a beer stein.
Because Rodimus
yeah, because it had, like, the top on it. Like,
My Optimus Prime tankard broke, and it was all the Rodimus Prime's tankard's fault.
Why does that look like they just took a photo of a toy?
Oh, shit. It's okay. It's not the same. It's not two different ones. It's the two sides of the same tankard, I believe.
oh, it's two sides. Oh. But why Rodimus on the other side?
Because he's the Autobot leader after Optimus.
I fucking hate Rodimus.
Actually, it was supposed to go to Magnus, but shit happens, and
Magnus is a fucking indecisive bitch.
There
you go. He's my most hated Transformer. I hate him.
Let's see.
Now let's see them do one that's Star Saber and fucking Atlas.
Whenever I was a kid,
I think you're giving these people too much credit.
From SpaghettiOs, I had a set of Transformers tumblers.
SpaghettiOs.
Were they made out of that cadmium glass that poisons you?
No. They were plastic. But they were SpaghettiOs. You sent in like 5 SpaghettiO can labels, and then in the mail you got like 4 tumblers. Like one was Devastator, one was Omega Supreme. My God, I haven't seen my Tikis in a little while. Let's see here. Let's just type in Transformers tumblers.
SpaghettiOs, Transformers tumblers.
Look, they were everywhere. It was Transformers were the guys that fucking took down goddamn Cabbage Patch Kids, man.
Yeah.
You have no idea, man. Omega.
I'm saying if you look that up, you might find it.
Well, I wanted to buy them.
It's the defining word.
Do you remember kids getting stomped to death over Cabbage Patch Kids when that released?
Yeah, I do. Tumblers. SpaghettiOs.
Remember when Beanie Babies like fucking collapsed?
There they fucking are!
For some reason, I just want an Ecto Cooler right now.
It's coming through.
There's all 4 of them. Devastator, Superion, Omega Supreme, and Ultra Mag.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Never saw those before.
What the fuck?
I had these,
Type
man.
Ultra Magnus?
Like, just the fucking random Transformers. These guys look cool. Slap them on there.
I'm offended by the fact that it's not Optimus Bumblebee Megatron Starscream.
Thank you, right? Some actual creativity, or even if it's accidental, going on. Like, shit, man. Okay, hold on here. Transformers, tumblers, SpaghettiOs. Spaghetti.
SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs don't taste the same anymore.
Yeah,
I have no idea what they used to sell.
Let's see. Completed listings. Let's see if there's anything here.
I just eat them cold out of the can.
Wow,
Ew.
Corey. I think you might be a psychopath.
That's fucking disgusting.
That's foul.
That is horrible, man. You fucking monster.
I ate beef stew
How many
too,
people
right
have
out
you
of
killed
the
this week
can.
alone, Corey?
Oh, shit. Here they are.
Well-
Vintage. 1986. They got a full
There they are.
set, bitch.
$50.
That's too much.
Oh, time to start.
You can
3D
probably
printing.
3D print one.
Not too much.
I could.
I don't think you can.
I'd have to learn graphic design and tampography, but I could fucking do it.
Just spend the 50.
No.
I don't have the 50, and I'd still buy them.
Okay. Here. There we go. 45 or best offer.
Do it, Scott. Get them.
Best offer. Tree Fitty.
Tree Fitty. Make off.
Tree Fitty.
Tree Fitty.
Hello, children.
We don't know how long they've been trying to get rid of these. There's another one. 45 or best offer. I think the secret word is SpaghettiOs. I think the secret word is vintage.
I'd say about Tree Fitty.
Vintage. How does it feel knowing that stuff I had as a kid is now vintage? Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of fucking sucks because I'm getting older.
There we go.
I'm not young anymore.
Linear progression
I'll
of
die.
There we go. Look at that. That I can do.
18. Go for it.
Yeah.
I don't wish
This is
to.
your constant. This is your weekly reminder that the
Your holy
universe will
grail.
eventually die of heat death, and entropy is inevitable.
I can taste the water in those glasses right now.
Open in new tab. Mm-hmm.
Get them.
I'm getting them, man. I'm not signed in my Firefox. I have to go over here, paste and go.
Cool.
That's scary. I lost my YouTube. We probably, let's see here. I'm gonna add. Make offer. Yeah.
I think we're still live. Yeah, we should still be live.
Well, I'll get back in here in a second. Let's see here. Let's make an offer. Let's see. What's the
I can do is
shipping
350.
here? Let's make an offer of. Oh shit! Let's do $14. See what happens. Continue. Wait. Let's make sure. Leave. I want to see. I want to make sure of something here. Hold on. Am I getting all 4 of the cups? That's important. Set of 4. All 4 have some defects like ink that is fading spots. Okay, let's take a look here.
Are they haunted?
They're fucking haunted.
Okay.
Haunted by a child who died of lead poisoning in 1986.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, Steve.
The Bumblebee cup sounds like Optimus for some reason.
Oh my god.
Ooh, spooky.
4 cups and 1 Scott.
Continue. And let's see here. We're going to do PayPal. 1955. We're going to send the offer. Let's see here. Fingers crossed, homeboys. Offer sent. Ooh. I might have some cups by the end of the day.
Let's see.
Oh, I know what your Look What I Found is then.
Oh, here. Live streaming. Good news.
All right.
Okay. And
That's it.
Dwayne Marsh says, with 3D printing, the tumblers could be raised with lithophane. Yes, they could. See, Dwayne's thinking. Dwayne's a thinking man. God damn. I just bought a set of cups on the air. Maybe. That's comedy.
Possibly.
I never knew about these. I learned something new tonight.
Yeah. The SpaghettiOs Transformers tumblers. And they got so much more charm and class than this bullshit.
Wow.
I mean, I like them, but it looks like a handle looks uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It really does, especially with the
And I
Matrix
can't
ball
tell
right there.
if Optimus and Rodimus are supposed to be jutting out, because in some photos it looks
They
like
are. They're 3D effect things.
Yes.
Why?
Which means they'd be a bitch to actually clean.
Can I just get a tumbler that looks like this? Tankard? Yeah, I can definitely just get a tankard. I think I'll do that.
Look at that. Look at that fucking smokestack. Tell me that fucking smokestack there isn't going to break right the fuck off.
It looks like it's already broken. It's bent.
Hey, Xavier, sidebar. Well, what the hell? We're getting cups and we have yet to have a Fort Max Enterprise?
Now, see, if you're going to do a Transformers Cup, why isn't it Cup?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
hey, thinking man over here.
he's a truck.
That's a very good point, Walter. May I introduce to you the cup?
The 3D printed Cup.
Yeah, the cup.
The cup.
There it is, right there. $6.06. This bad boy can be yours.
And while you're promoting it, you can have 2 girls holding the 1 cup.
I think so.
I'm only
Look
going to
like
buy.
that too if there ever was a can in my head.
I can't believe I'm
I
fucking.
only want to import the Japanese version of Shit Piece Cup.
What is the expression on his face?
Terror.
I don't think it's dead.
Why can I?
You
Why
have
can
a
I?
beer inside your head, you'd look like that too.
A man whose head has been hollowed out and turned into a drink goose.
Why can I only think of 14 ounces of soda?
No, it's the 1,000-yard stare. That's what it is.
I love that skit, whoever did that. Well, at my age, I feel like a piece of shit. Then that'll be your new name. Shit piece.
Oh, God. The old, what was it? Dr. Smooth.
Doc Smooth and Randall Ing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God, this face though.
These energonos taste like shit.
yeah.
There
That
is
looks like
no
he
life in
slept
those
in-
eyes. Look at
That-
those eyes are dead. Those are the dead eyes of a bot that's seen everything.
Why, I never understood this. Why did they feel the need to sculpt in these like pillows under his eyes, like he has?
Because he's
like
fucking
old as
old.
75
No, I'm seeing
years.
Grogu in the face, and I'm freaking out right now.
I know.
Have you ever seen the actor that played Gup?
Does he have that?
Ernest Borgnine?
No, it was
He was
Lionel
old as
Standish.
shit.
Oh, Lionel Stan. That's right. Yeah.
He was
Lionel
on. He was
Standish.
on Heart to Heart with Lionel Standish. Let's see, with number 2.
That movie had a good cast.
Standard Image.
86.
Yeah, there he is. There's the dude that played Cup.
Lionel Stander.
Oh.
That movie did have a good voice cast.
Old ass man.
I'm gonna make a 3D print of his face and make the Lionel Stander Cup. Just jam a soda down in his skull. Man, oh man. Oh, there was
Peter
a lot
Cullen with the cowboy hat, even though he's Canadian. Put a Molson IPA in there.
Did Canada have cowboys? It seems like something they should have had.
We have
Oh no, they
Mountie.
have.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
close
absolutely. They have even an interesting story I saw on Reddit of a guy who raised a buffalo as a house cat, and the buffalo even went with him everywhere he went in his Cadillac.
I don't even want to think of cleaning the litter box. Like, it's bad enough. It's bad enough whenever my cats, my cats, their asshole is below me. I don't have to worry about like poop coming from above me.
My kitten now has just turned into a prick. He's not even a year old. I got holes in my shirt. I try to sleep. He jumps on the bed. He needs me. That hole. Now he's looking up at my top shelf, thinking I'm gonna knock those fuckers off your shelf while you're sleeping.
So he's a fucking cat. Is what
My
you're saying.
cat wouldn't. He'd be out of the
Normal
fucking
cat
room.
then.
He's a sweetheart though. But
I
I can't
don't-
complain. $2 for
I
a
hope-
kitten from the Humane Society.
Now try that.
Yeah, you had to pay for a cat they didn't want.
Now
He's a good
try
boy.
all that, but the cat is 30 fucking pounds. Welcome to owning a Maine Coon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is my boy around here? Newton, kitty.
Ah,
No, I don't have a Newton around here. My Maine Coon's not here.
Beerus is a tabby, and yes, I named the kitten Beerus after the god of destruction.
Anyway,
From Dragon Ball Super.
Yep.
Corey, do you have a
Is
look
he
you what
even
I
a
found?
technically, Z.
Just the I posted it there. It was the Marvel Comics 40th that they did in stop motion. It's fucking epic.
Oh, is
on
that
YouTube?
Okay, I'm not going to
Yep.
show that because we got dinged last week because of because we showed a video. But
They had everything. They had Spider-Man rescuing Gears. They had the scene of Sludge and the woman with the recording camera. They had and it transitions into Target 2006 Galvatron and the highway battle between him and Ultra Magnus, all in stop motion.
right on. I will look at that after the show. I don't want it to get dinged again.
Mhm.
How about you, Walter? Any looky what I found?
No, I don't.
That's a shame because you're a man that's not afraid to share your screen.
Yeah.
Xavier?
Actually, you know what? I
Oh, wait,
think
wait,
I might
wait.
have.
Okay, I'll go to Xavier and then come back to you. Xavier,
All right.
any looky what I found?
I do. I have 3, so you might want to come to me last while I queue them up.
Okay. Kyle, do you have any looky what I found?
Nope.
No. Okay. Tef, do you have any looky what I found?
Well, it was I sent you guys the 6 feet tall Unicron 3D printed. That was pretty cool to see. Maybe the spectators may be interested in looking at this.
Yeah, let me get over to that because
Yeah,
I
just
saw that
resent
too.
it.
Oh, thank you kindly. That makes it easy for me. TM reviews.
I know it is.
Let's see there. There it is. The human right here is 4'6". I don't know if that's his daughter or his wife. It's hard to tell Filipino age.
But it's pretty nice. All the details there is in there. It's been crazy long to print and assemble, but it's a really amazing job that he did.
Oh my God, I can't even fucking imagine. I can't even imagine.
That's cool.
That's a big ass boy.
Yeah.
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 6 feet tall.
Holy shit.
Man.
Why the fuck would you need that?
Well, I do.
Masterpiece scale?
That's masterpiece.
No, I just wonder if he transforms. I don't think so, but
No, I actually know where this file came from. Let's see here. I need to go to.
Where was the guy that was making the Metroplex bookshelf? How big was his?
Is that your work, Walter?
Yeah.
Open.
I like
But I'll
that.
let y'all
That's
finish
cool.
talking about divorce class Unicron.
Which I hate the name of.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks Sue for that.
She's divorcing you over a fucking toy.
That's right.
Didn't need that bitch anyway.
Hold on here.
I don't know, man. If a toy was that big and in my house, I would probably ask it to pay rent.
Yeah. Let me just see here if I got this. Offer's been sent. No. So the guy that designed that is called the Vertex Nebula. Vertex Nebula. The entity. There it is. And I have downloaded this file. I just haven't built it yet. But this is it. The let's see. I think it's like $8 to download it. Like it's just telling me view the files. So I guess I'll just view the files. Update 1, update 2. The entity zip. So there I am. Let's see here. The entity. Oh God damn it!
No preview image.
No, like my Facebook, my Facebook, my fucking
Firefox.
Firefox is acting weird. I'm gonna have to reboot it. Body. Wait, entity parts body. Let's see what's this here. Jesus, everything's opening in the wrong. Yeah, so there's that. Like I said, I think the file is $8. So, if you want it, Vertex Nebula over on Patreon, he has it.
It's a 30 centimeters bigger than the guy blown up to 6 feet.
Yeah. It's that's the great thing about 3D printing. How big is it? However fucking big I want it to be. That's how big it is.
How big is the guy's printer, man, for a 6 feet tall figure? I mean, the pieces must be huge.
It's all slices. It has to be slices and then slices glued together or interlocked.
Yep, yep. You'd have to put it in. You'd have to build it like a puzzle. Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Like a human,
Patience, man.
You know when you want to have a baby, you have to build slices of a baby and then interlock the pieces.
Yeah, boy, do I ever.
With glue.
Man, glue's for losers. Well, let's get back to this. God, I'm so used to going to Firefox. I keep fucking just going to it. What do we have here, Walter?
Another little Digibash project I cooked up. The idea is pretty self-explanatory. Rescue bots and a Combaticon boot camp to kind of be their opposite number.
I like the Spitfire.
Yeah. I set it up as sort of to follow the pattern of the Walmart line. So 4 Deluxes, a Voyager, and a air quote leader class. That's, a smaller figure with a bunch of extra guff. On the deluxe side, we got rescue bot versions of Hoist and Hotshot. And going to the Combaticon boot camp, Spitfire and Aftermath. And then salvage made out of Trash Master. And the Combat Master homage to the Japanese version of Power Core combiners that I made using the Skullgrin mold.
Oh, that looks good.
That's not bad.
I like that.
Not bad.
And the extra guff he comes packed within is a bunch of mini cons.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Why can't we get shit like this?
You can buy
Because
the
I
toys.
don't work for Hasbro yet.
You can buy the toys.
Yet.
I love that yet. That's beautiful. You can buy the toys and some paint. Go for it, man.
And then 3D print some new heads for them.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's see. Who did I give new heads in this? Hot Shot got a new head and a new chest. Spitfire got a new head. Salvage got a new head. Combat Master got a new head.
I mean, you gave it a lot of head.
Yeah. You know how to do it.
Oh, and
sex joke.
Is that what it was?
What sex? This is a rarity. I got to show this off here for a second. Hold on here. Stop screen sharing. Hey, over here. Come here. Come here. We normally don't get this. We got Jazzy. Oh, my heavens.
Oh, hey.
How you doing? This is a rarity.
So you're looking what I found.
This is my looky what I found. Jazzy never lets anybody hold her, but right now she's in heat. So,
Still better than finding piss bottles. So.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Aw. Okay, get the fuck down. I love you. Hey, Xavier, have you teed up your looky what I founds?
Yes, I found 2. And then I found an extra one just because I couldn't believe how fucking hilarious it was looking. Non-Transformers related, but for the related stuff, let me get over here.
Go to Facebook.
So, first one, stained glass Optimus Prime window, because he is risen again. Because while we are looking for a new pope, why not consider Sir Optimus Prime for your new?
It's a religion I could get behind.
Yeah.
Pope, listen, hear
Why
me
not?
out. Hear me out. I know they're doing the conclave now. Pope Guido Sarducci.
I mean,
No,
Optimus
Kabbalah.
hangs out a lot with children, but I never abused one, so that's cool.
Yeah,
Is Peter Cullen Catholic? Is he in the running?
he should be.
I mean, we can say he is.
Dude, no.
Don't talk about him.
Frank Welker, Pope Frank Welker, because he could sound like all the other popes.
It makes a strange kind of sense.
It does. Okay,
You
this
can
is
just
pretty
imagine
awesome.
how that goes.
I like that
how
hanging on my wall.
I like how the sun is behind it. That's very nice.
So this one tickles me just because whenever we see a knockoff of a Transformer, it looks pretty accurate. Here's one of Gun Megatron that is the exact opposite.
Let's see.
Oh God.
Oh.
I have a weird restaurant in Poland.
Or Cobb.
I don't have anything there, dude.
Whoops. Hold on, I don't think it linked.
Send
One
us
more time, hold
anything
on.
about Gun Megatron?
I got pork hub.
Yeah. I was wondering what's the opposite of a gun, Megatron, and then you see poor Cobb like, it doesn't make sense, but cool.
I mean, yeah.
Try that one.
Is good. The penis is evil.
What?
Zardoz.
I've got that. I've got that toy.
Of course you
Oh,
do.
yeah, those.
To get this,
What the fuck?
I've got
They
2 of those.
re-released those. They're old as fuck, but they keep popping back up with new decos.
That thing looks.
They could put this out in the
Oh.
store right now, and yet Hasbro won't do for the adults Gun Megatron.
Dude, there's
I
like
got a bunch of those. There's more than one. There's dozens.
there's like 6 of them, and they combine, and I call them the Bang Gang.
Yeah, I got the combiner one. Yeah.
Yeah. I got 2 of these because I'm
Holy
gonna turn one of them into into like the guy that isn't Browning or Megatron.
Jesus,
Megaplex?
That's bad.
Not Browning.
Not Browning.
Knockoff Megaplex.
6 gun, the fucking revolver, dude. Man,
Revolver.
revolver. We'll call him that. Sure. Why
This
not?
looks unfinished.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it looks like somebody took the STL file for a revolver and then just rearranged it into a humanoid shape without actually including any robot bits.
You're not gonna fucking believe this. I gotta show this off. I was sure it was here. Let's see here.
I just sent a new one.
Fucking look at this. There it is. Right there. Still got one in package.
Oh my god. Scott stops a robber when he breaks into his house, but he doesn't bother to release it from the package. Get the fuck out of my house.
Get the fuck out. Don't make me open this. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's how you scare away somebody that's trying to break into your house. You don't point a gun at them. You just hold this in the package and you just show it to them. Look at this.
Whenever I first moved here, this was about maybe I'd been here a month, 2 months. I'm awake at 3 a.m. and the fucking doorbell rings. Right? And I opened the door, and there stood like this giant black man. I looked at him, what? And he was obviously here to rob the place. And he goes, is Terry there? And, no. And I just closed the door.
Oh, it's so good. All right. You want to see another version of Terry?
Yeah, please.
The third and final look at what I found.
Please,
okay.
please.
So this is completely unrelated, but when I was looking at crappy off-brands, I found this anyway, and it is too good not to share. So I'm just going to share it anyway.
Okay, hold on here. The Legend of Zelda. What the fuck is this?
Legend of what?
Is that is that figure supposed to be Ash Williams?
What the fuck?
What is this?
Jesus Christ!
They look like poorly homemade sex doll.
What is this?
So okay, my thoughts are: could you imagine like alien Greys wearing a human costume? Hello, human.
Oh man, they look like Stretch Armstrong, but like without fillings.
Yeah.
Hello, fellow Earthlings.
Stretch Armstrong into a beef dehydrator.
I can reach that for you.
Like that meme of a guy who gets really good guac from his girlfriend, and this is the shriveled husk left behind.
Look at the face on the left. He just looks like he's totally checked out of existence. He's just.
It says articulated, so my theory is that it's just like some wires inside, and they just printed like Zelda and the princess on some tissue, and then just
Zelda is the princess.
Yes.
This is the hero, Lonk.
Yeah,
L-O-N-K.
Lonk.
Lonk and Zereldo.
Zereldo.
I think we got Showtime, guys. Hold on here, let me.
Yeah, Link is really close, and Zeraldo is just like all the wrong letters.
Zeraldo Rivera.
Yeah, hold on here. Studio.
Stuff from Nightmares, man.
Edit.
The shopkeeper's name is now Moksha.
Lonk and Zereldo. There we go.
Make it the Legend of Lonk and Zereldo.
Oh, yes.
Lonk, you have to save the princess.
No, I don't.
Lonk, you should eat a sandwich. You okay, Lonk? You look like your blood sugar's kind of low, and everything else.
That's what that is. The picture of the one on the left. That's hypoglycemic Lonk.
Hypoglycemic because he hasn't eaten in 15 years.
Look at his face. He's just like he's about.
Yeah, he doesn't have the energy.
He looks like he's about to slip into a coma.
I've seen fucking skeletons with more mass than this.
I can see Scott like. You get sick of him. You're like,
you could not see Scott doing anything with this.
You can see he tried to make the princess thick. She has bigger thighs.
No, I could just see you pass off like, I gotta go, but here's my friend Corey. He'll, oh, what the?
Now
they look like the textures didn't load right in Gmod.
I just
There
turned on
appears-
YouTube, and there it is, Lonk and Zeraldo.
Yeah, there we go.
There appears to be other images of these guys.
Well, that's a damn shame, is what that is. Oh my God! Please tell me you have nothing else.
I mean, I could keep going, but this was the best I could find.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Best. Can't see the worst.
I think I got everybody. Did I miss anyone?
I don't have anything.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Well, Thomas, what about reinforcements from Cybertron? Did you get anything this week?
I got Red Alert from Age of the Primes.
Okay.
That's a solid ass figure.
Yeah, he is.
And
in that case, canopy's just fucking huge.
Yeah. And I also got that G2 Stunticon from the last Wave of Legacy. What the hell was his name? Which one was that one?
I don't bother. It's Leg Menosaur.
Yeah, it's one of the limbs. I just
leg component.
Sometimes I just can't remember the name of the Scramble City bots. They're all the fucking same.
We were going through my collection last night because we went upstairs and was cleaning out my roommate's old room, and Ariana was with me, and it was this thing where like we went over and his cats had knocked over a bunch of my collection, which was weird because I had the door shut, right? But still, knocked over a few pieces in my collection. So I'm like picking them up, and it's like there's some expensive pieces in there. Like he's knocked over like a couple of the MMC DJD figures, and you know, there's like some pricey shit in there. But thankfully everything was okay. And Ariana was picking stuff up, and she goes, "Oh, this is pretty. This is," and then she named the figure, and she goes, "I hate that I know who these are now because of you." And she goes, "Who's this?" And I went, "Oh, that's Airhammer." Right, it's the shark and eagle fusor, right? She goes, "Oh, that's nice. I don't know, which one's this one?" And I said, "Oh, that's Bantor. That's another fuser." And then she picks up on the floor. She was picking them up, helping me put them up. She like picked up the I have Death Gary from Brave, right?
Death Gary Gun.
Death Gary Gun, and his Minicon is that little thing with the two missiles on its back. His Micromaster, whatever you want to call it. She goes, "And who's this?" And is a Micromaster. He doesn't. I don't deserve to learn his name. It's I have no respect for him whatsoever. And she goes,
He's
"Oh,
yeah, it's an off-brand Micromaster." Yeah,
which is probably honestly, I have the Micromaster for Death Gary Gun. It's probably worth more money than Sky Gary's Micromaster.
It kind of probably is. I mean, I've got him too. It looks like it almost looks like a little Arctic expedition vehicle with two yellow rockets on top.
Yeah. I got him from David Kaladninagi, which I just love saying that name over and over. If you've ever seen like the TV show Collection Intervention, he's the one that the bitch talked into selling his BotCon Stunticon. Oh, breakdown robot.
Why does that name sound like a character from a Lonk game?
Sean Long was on that Collection Intervention.
Yeah, David and Sean Long, they were both on that. Sean Long
was such a cuck on that show too. He came instantly.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even make it through the front door and he surrendered.
Yeah, she comes into my house and is like, "Bitch, get the fuck out." "But you should sell this HasLab Unicron. Think of the money you get the fuck out of my house."
Yeah.
She says that's a setup for like a WWE wrestling match. Stunner!
Yeah.
Stunner! Scott just gave her the Stone Cold Stunner.
No, I'd be like, let me tell you two things, bitch. Number one, my collection is here on the 3rd floor. Number two, you're leaving either through the window on the 3rd floor or the front door. I'm counting to 10, and then I decide where you leave.
And I remember that Sean Long, the woman was looking at the original Power Rangers Megazord and Dragonzord, and I'm sitting there thinking, "Oh, if you did that to me, I got access to an excavator."
God, man. Well, the thing is, people are looking at me going like, you couldn't throw her out the window. You're right, I couldn't. I'm too weak. I could not throw her out the window. My wife is strong as hell. My wife is strong as hell and loves that I collect Transformers. He
Right
would
on.
throw my. It'd be bitch on bitch action. It would throw her out the window, and she'd be like,
You would
"And
just be
stay the
saying-
fuck away! Or I throw a voodoo curse on you."
Yeah, in the interest of your own safety, do not persist, but rather abscond.
Yeah. Tef, buddy. Do you have any reinforcements this week?
Not Transformer wise. I'm still waiting for packages. Hopefully Friday or this weekend I'd receive it. The only thing I received this week is we were talking about video games earlier. I received a small gaming console that plays everything up to Wii, I think, Wii, GameCube, stuff like that.
Damn.
Einhinder plays great in 2x resolution and 60 FPS and everything's fucking amazing.
That's incredible. That's the world we're living in. Oh my God. Walter, you got to follow that up, man. You got to beat that.
Let's see. I got the
whip out my cock. Bam.
I got the Prime Changer version of Bumblebee because he was like $7 on Amazon.
Right on.
How is he?
Let's see. Next up for hype level, we got Age of the Prime's G2 Grimlock.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch.
Nice.
Ah, damn.
And the third item I have, and maximum hype level, the goddamn Fallen.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. Since you're showing that off, I got the goddamn Fallen too.
Oh.
Nice.
Gotta up the game.
Toy of the year material.
Pardon me, Walter?
Easily Toy of the Year material.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this fucking...
Is it that good? Because I want to get him. Is he?
It's damn good.
It's really good. I'll tell you, you pick it up in your hand and it actually feels like, one of those very expensive MMC figures.
Yeah. He feels like you got your $60 worth.
Yeah.
I heard the one thing I heard about him is that you want to take the flames off because the type of rubbery materials will mess up your in the long run.
Nobody tells me what to do with my shit.
I'm not. I'm just putting it out there.
I'll do whatever I want to do. I'll stick my dick on it. Call it Susan.
Go to my ass. I want that Fallen so bad.
Xavier, tell Corey how you got the Fallen this week.
I shoved them up my ass and I walked out the door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also,
what'd you get?
And I also got, without shoving it up my ass, a Studio Series Scrapper from the 86 movie Studio Series line.
Nice.
So 2 bots down, 3 to go.
I
got Fall of Cybertron, Gamerverse Ironhide, and Blocky's version of Wheeljack. So, and just as a bonus fig, Scott, I got the Monsterverse New Empire version of Godzilla, but it's like this weird retro style of rubber Kong with a smaller Kong inside him. So I guess it's like rubber suit monster Kong with the Godzilla inside.
Yeah, okay, I saw that one.
Nice. Corey,
Yeah,
you were
that's
asking
a
you were
weird
asking
one.
Xavier which figure, how he was?
The Constructicon.
Constructicon? You mean when it's up my ass or just as a figure?
Both. Just tell me both experiences.
I mean, if you like the Constructicons, these are very nice figs. I know there was like debate we had weeks ago about them not being up to snuff. I have to disagree. They are quite good. And bonus, if you decide to transform them into limb mode, shove them up your ass, they count as a third leg. They hold very nicely.
It's like that the third leg in R2D2. Xavier just scoots around on it.
And it will support your weight, surprisingly.
Okay. Kyle, what have you had up your ass recently?
Well, aside from the rubber hose,
wow.
Nothing. How about the toys I got?
Well, did you?
Your timing on that was just awful.
Yeah, it was really bad, man.
Yeah, it was bad.
What'd you get?
All right, we still
can we
love you.
restart? Take 2? We still rolling?
No.
Yeah, we're rolling, baby.
Shit. All right, take 2. Hey, Scott, you want to know what I got this week?
Yeah.
Not the Fallen. I got them before all you fuckers.
Oh, you bastard.
You don't know that.
Anyway, what I did get, though, and I'm happy about, is Universe 2008 Sideswipe and Sunstreaker.
Nice.
They're real good.
They are. Nice.
I miss when Transformers did new shit and wasn't just here's the way it looked in the cartoon with no detail. And just like, here you go. It's like, okay, they don't make this car anymore. How about now? How about something from now? That's why I like the Volvo Optimus, because finally, a fucking Transformer from now. That's the point.
I would argue they should be doing that with the cartoon tie-in lines.
Yeah. Well, Kyle, thank you for your angry, hate-filled rant. Corey.
It wasn't angry or hate-filled. It was just...
Yeah, you monster.
You could feel it in there. I know that it really, like, the words weren't there, but the intention was. Corey, what'd you get this week?
Well, let's start off. 2 customs. You know how you got the reboot Diaclone Battle Convoy, Scott?
I do. He's huge. He
The
takes up
VMAX?
so much shelf space.
Huge.
He's huge.
I made my own.
Oh, you know what? I appreciate that. That's not bad.
It's because Diaclone was set in the year 1980X. I'm doing this was like Diaclone in the 90s before the reboot, the more modern, up-to-date Battle Convoy.
You always hear 1980X. You never hear 19XD9 or something like that.
And I did, and I did my own, version of like Ultra Magnus.
That's not bad either. Okay.
All right. Now going on to my purchases. I just got, and I'm looking for the right head. Red Alert.
Oh, nice.
And I'm gonna make it. And I'm gonna make him into a female.
Right on. Right on.
Kid Alert.
And I actually cried when I got this. I got my missing link. Optimus Prime.
That is nice. That is nice.
You cried over that piece of shit, you pussy.
Yeah. And I dropped the money and I just ordered the Sentinel Prime version and Bumblebee missing link. So I should be getting that there.
Not
but
bad.
I took this out. I played with it. The plastic the plastic and the die cast. The plastic feels like 80s industrial grade plastic, and the die cast feels so good and it rolls. And it's just, I don't know.
I hate that I know what 80s industrial grade plastic feels like.
God invented that term.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
And he's got that artwork right there.
Well,
classic.
Boys, do you guys have any plans for this week?
Rage Against the Machine.
Oh man, that sounds nice. Ariana and I, we're going to the Reptile and what's it called? Reptile and Oddities Expo on Saturday.
That's a thing?
That is a thing. It's here in Johnstown. So it's like snakes and meth addicts, I think. I don't know.
Oh, not White Snake, right? It's not rock and roll music.
We're hoping we can find a python. Ariana wants to drape one over her shoulders. Do you want to get a photo of that? Get all sexed up and get a photo of you with a python? You really? That's awesome.
Scott, would you do that for us?
Oh, there you go. She's gonna wear stockings for it. Would I get all sexed up and no? If a python crawls on me, I will kill it. I fucking hate snakes.
Scott, I sent you that care package of hosiery. How come you've never put it on for me and danced around like the hot little slut you are?
You didn't get my email?
Oh, and another thing. This one's for you, Scott.
Uh-oh.
My NECA Biolante Godzilla.
Nice. Oh, my God. I am
Destroy a Godzilla is pretty good. That's the one where he gets all fucking cut up and he bleeds like milk.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm tired, boys. I'm tired. Let's get all sexed up. We're gonna put on our finest tuxedos, and we're gonna get all liquored up and go to a convention. That's it. I've often wondered. I just tell Aaron I'm gonna hang out with the boys on Wednesday. We have a name now, the Rat Trap Pack. It's
nice.
Yeah, the Rat Trap.
I
Pack.
thought we had a good thing going before that when we were the Legend of Zeraldos.
The Legends of Zereldo. That's who we are. Good God. I hate that I can't.
Well, we
order
just
from-
gotta find one that's in the direct middle of L.A., Texas, Alabama, Johnstown, and Canada.
You realize you're talking about
So,
TFCon Chicago, right? That's what you're talking about.
Wait, for real?
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
When is it?
Let's find out. Let's see here.
Does anybody else like Godzilla versus Biollante besides me?
I fucking love Godzilla versus Biollante.
And I got him in that classic pose that has his hands up there more.
TFCon Chicago 2025, October 24th and 26th. With special guest Charlie Adler. Let's see here. Let's see, what is admission? Jesus Christ, $120.
Fuck.
Ow.
That's the premium weekend pass, boys. Let's see here. Includes advanced option to purchase convention exclusives on Friday night in a private area. Front of the line for early admission to the TFCon dealer room Saturday morning. Access to TFCon programming and show floor on both days. I don't think we need to do that. Weekend pass. Let's see.
I'm just there for the toys and shit. Where's the floor for selling shit?
Wait, who's all the guests for this
The
shit?
dealers are
Guests.
Hasbro, you fucked up so bad doing Godzilla and Transformers crossover.
That wasn't Hasbro. That was Takara.
Oh, Takara.
Yeah,
Oh.
and
Cheap-ass Takara.
And I suspect a lot of what went wrong with that is probably Toho's fault.
Yeah,
They're very
Toho
lofty
has
to
been.
on.
They're notoriously shit.
Yeah, they're.
Yeah.
That's why we have to settle for generic giant crab in our Godzilla.
I mean, they
movies
had
over here.
Mecha Godzilla for so many years, and they still can't figure out how to do a proper Transformer.
Yeah.
And another one for you, Scott. I got the poster recolor version of 54.
Right on. 54 is great.
Like, you know what would have been a really good Godzilla collab? Give me a fucking Mogura, where the two individual components have their own robot modes.
Yeah, the Land Mogera and the Star Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mogera! I walk around the house just screaming that whenever I'm in my Godzilla collection space. Mogera!
You know, it would have been just
that one's fresh in my head because I just watched Godzilla versus Space Godzilla last night.
Oh, that's a good one. I love giant crystal shoulder Space Godzilla.
Favorite enemy monster would have to be Space Godzilla. He just looks so fucking cool.
Mogera's great. I fucking love Mogera. I
I'm
love
partial to
1950s
Mechagodzilla.
Mogera, and I love modern Mogera.
Yes.
They could have done so easily those giant tanks with like the satellite dishes on them that shoot lasers.
You mean
Maser
cannons?
Maser cannons.
Maser cannons could have been Megatron so easily. You didn't have to like go straight to Godzilla.
Well,
Right on. He said it. Right on.
We had Maser cannons in Transformers already. Signal
flare.
Signal flare. Yeah.
You know
That's
that
right.
in Gao Gaigar, one of the
Giggity
female
Gugada
symmetrical,
Gaga.
yeah, one of the
I got
female
words too.
one of the female symmetrical dockers from that show, she actually turns into a Maser cannon truck.
Maybe this weekend after the Reptile Expo, I can talk Arion into some symmetrical female docking.
I finally saw -1. I fucking loved it.
-1's good.
-1's great, especially that whole thing about how like powerful Godzilla's heat ray breath is. Man, what great scenery of watching people die.
Oh man.
I got likes and people agreed. I said, please let this go into a remake of 84 where he comes back. It would be, because 84 is my all-time favorite.
There's rumors going around. There are rumors going around now about Godzilla 2 from Godzilla -1, where it's the black patch that was on the female lead's neck in the hospital is that she's been like Godzilla cells have been introduced to her, and she's going to be the new Biollante.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick.
That's cool.
Good.
But I will only watch the new Godzilla -1 sequel if they ever make it, if they reinsert a CGI Raymond Burr into it. And he
Okay
has
with it.
no scenes with the Japanese cast.
None.
Nature has a way of reminding a man of just how small he really is. And he brings up the offsprings of our pride and carelessness.
From a window in a hotel room in LA that's supposed to be Tokyo.
So this is Godzilla. Oh.
Damn it.
I love the fact that Raymond Burr's character's name was Steve Martin in the 1954 Godzilla film. And whenever they did Godzilla in 1985, they only ever referred to him as Mr. Martin or Steven. Because that way you want to go, Steve Martin? You mean the comedian?
Yeah, right.
Like we'd be too stupid to know the difference.
I forgot to tell you, Scott. Look up Super Cyborg. They did like the Super Cyborg original Mecha Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
He's about this big.
I know.
You take the armor off, and his legs. He's got that. They actually can friggin' move.
Buddy, I
Fuck
know
that shit, Corey.
I know.
You want some weird ass shit to look up? Look up Godzilla Force on eBay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look up that.
There's some fucking weirdness. Boys, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you.
Gonna give you a shocked look.
Yeah.
Do we just toss a blanket over your head?
I think so. Blanket over me
Just
and
unplug them.
fucking pillow over my face. Just hold it down till I stop struggling. Oh, thank you to everybody in the chat. Belucius, Dwayne, Ultra Megatronus, Islip, Cocoliso, and thank you, gentlemen, for being here. Say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh.
Fairly well.
Night.
I'll drink to that.
Yay!
You know the Titanic song with the flute bit?